Every year we get to see players exceed their draft selections. Just last year, we got to see Mitchell Robinson of the New York Knicks, drafted with the 36th pick in the second round, show us his potential to become one of the top shot blockers in the league after averaging 2.5 blocks per game in just 20 minutes a game. And while many analysts said that the 2019 draft was one of the weaker drafts in recent years and very top-heavy, here's a few guys I found that slid past the lottery, some into the second round, that I believe have the potential to earn a starting job on a team and become a solid role player in the future. Hey there, basketball fans. This is a One Take Gang video, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. My name is Darty World, and on this channel you will find everything NBA. So I hope you check that out, leave a like, comment, do all that jazz. But anyways, let's get right into my top 6 steals of this year's draft out of the 2019 NBA draft. Coming at numero 6, we got Keldon Johnson that went to the Spurs at 29 late in the first round. He's a freshman out of Kentucky who averaged 13.5 points per game on 46 from the field, 38 from 3, and 70% from the line. He's a 3-point shooter that can hit deep threes. He's already NBA ready as far as where he can shoot from the field. He was the ESPN number 7 prospect out of high school, and he obviously did not live up to the hype in his freshman year at Kentucky. But he has a strong frame and is a good defender. He can attack the basket. He can shoot. Even though he can't create shots, I think he's going to fill in perfectly into the Spurs system. And I think Keldon Johnson could end up becoming a steal at 29. Coming in at number 5, we got Bruno Fernando going to the Atlanta Hawks. They drafted him with the 34th pick in the second round, or 34th pick in the draft. What is that? 4th pick in the second round. He's a 6'10", 240 sophomore center out of Maryland. He averaged 13.5 points per game, 2 blocks, 10.5 rebounds on 61% from the field, 30% from 3, and 78% from the free throw line. He improved so much from his sophomore season compared to his freshman season. He was able to expand his game to a 3-point shot, and he only hit 3 for 10 from 3, only 10 attempts, but he has a fluid motion, doesn't look awkward at all. He already had a jump shot that he likes to operate. And I think he can, if he can grow his game, he'll end up becoming a great center in the NBA. He knows how to pass the ball, 2 assists per game. He knows how to use his body. He can operate on the block, free throw line, 3-point line, and he throws some vicious dunks. It's going to be fun to see him play with that young Atlanta Hawks core that they built up. And coming in at numero 4, we got Admiral Schofield to the Wizards with the 42nd pick. Now this pick, I do admit, I am least confident about, just because Schofield is kind of limited as far as his shot creating abilities, but he can shoot from deep, which is my favorite part of a prospect. I love my 3-point shooters. I love my snipers. Sniper gang, where you at? He made 41% of his threes last season, made 2 a game. He's a junior small forward from Tennessee. He led Tennessee to a 31-6 record, and he's a born leader. He's a great teammate, a teammate you want in your locker room. So the Wizards got a great pick at 42. He has a high release point on his shot, and he knows how to make contested threes. So I think he's going to translate well into a nice role player, kind of fill in that Otto Porter role that they traded away. And he's just a big body, 240 pounds at 6'5". He can post up the smaller yards, and he's just another great dunker. He will be in the next NBA dunk contest. You better book it. But yeah, he's got a great fit with John Wall. It's going to be fun to see what he can do at the next level. And coming in at number 3, I got Carson Edwards, who went to the Celtics at the 33rd pick. He's a 6'1", 200-pound point guard. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. He led Purdue to the Elite 8. He had that crazy shootout with, was it against Virginia? Yeah, I think it was against Virginia. They went back and forth into double overtime. He averaged 24 points per game last season on 39 from the field, 35 from 3, and 83 from the free throw line. He had 2 42-point games in March Madness, which is, I love when my players play good in March Madness. A lot of players going early in the draft did not play well in March Madness. That just tells me they can't live up to the big moments. But anyways, Carson Edwards can hit from anywhere. Off the dribble, spot up, off screens. He knows how to hit his 3-point shots, and he has a strong frame too. So even though he can shoot from deep and he's kind of small, only 6'1", he can attack the rim and he has a nice mid-range shot. He's one of the best scorers in this draft. And I think the Celtics found their next Isaiah Thomas to replace Kyrie because, come on, let's be honest, we all know Kyrie's gone. At number 2, I got Brandon Clark out of Gonzaga. Going to the Grizzlies at 21 was a huge win for them. Heading into the draft, he was a projected lottery pick in most mock drafts, and he fell to 21, probably because he can't shoot, but that doesn't take away from what he can do. I mean, the Grizzlies got a steal at 21. He's going to be able to run great with Ja Morant. He's a 6'8" power forward that can run as fast as De'Aaron Fox. Don't quote me on that, but you know what I mean. He can catch lobs. He's just a monster on defense. In his junior year at Gonzaga, he averaged 17 points per game, 3 blocks per game, 1.2 steals, and grabbed 8.5 rebounds per game. He is the most athletic and explosive forward in this draft, and he just plays with high energy, and he's very efficient. Shot 68% from the field. It's going to be exciting to see how much Brandon Clark can develop at this next level and see how he's going to fit in this new Memphis rebuilding system. In at number 1, the winner of my top steal award thing is Bol Bol to the Nuggets at 44. Kind of a given. I mean, we're all rooting for Bol Bol. You guys know his foot injury and his attitude knocked him off draft boards, obviously. And he was able to fall to the Nuggets in the second round. I mean, he just has superstar potential. Last year, mock drafts had him at 5. He was a lottery pick in most mock drafts. This year, top 10. And I mean, this just adds to the young Nuggets core of just stacked young players. It's going to be fun to see where the Nuggets will be next year. And before this video ends, I just want to throw out a few names that I think they're not really steals, but I think these teams got great value. Kobe White, 7th to the Bulls. I think the Bulls got a great point guard at 7. Cameron Johnson to the Suns. I know many people were clowning on the Suns. I don't know why they did that trade, but I still like Cameron Johnson at 11. Tyler Hero, 13 to the Heat. He got a steal at Tyler Hero at 13. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 17th to the Pelicans. Pelicans just keep on getting better. And Luka Samanic, 19 to the Spurs. Those are the guys that I love where they went. And that will be it for my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.